Hi guys, it's Mrs. McNeely again. I hope you're doing well. I sure do miss you. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about close reading. This is something that we practiced a lot this year in my class, and I want you to be able to take it with you because I think it's one of the most important skills that you can use in high school and in college and beyond, really, even in your adult life. So I'm going to model this strategy and I'm going to be talking about it using a book that I'm reading right now called Stamped. And this book is by Jason Reynolds and Ibram Kendi, and it is considered literary nonfiction. Literary nonfiction means that there's a lot of really dense information, things I want to remember, factual things, but that it's told and presented in an entertaining way. And so they partnered together to write this book, and it is fabulous. I really recommend it. But because it has a lot of important information that I really want to remember, I'm practicing my close reading strategies as I do that. And so when I open it up, you can see that I have marked a lot of things on the pages. And things are underlined and bracketed and starred, and I've written things in the margins. And part of the reason that I did that is because the number one strategy that you can use for close reading is annotating text. To annotate the text, we use things like stars or exclamation points or question marks, or we write notes to ourselves to remember important things. It's the way that we interact, that we have a conversation with the text. And that type of strategy for close reading is going to help us really remember what we're reading and remember it well. So the first strategy is annotating text. The second is rereading. So what I do is I put question marks by things so that then I will go back and I will reread those parts that were a little bit more confusing. Another thing that I do is I will often find myself underlining massive amounts of text. Okay, I talked to you all about that this year, and I said, we don't want to highlight every single thing, and I don't want to underline every single thing. And so actually, in this part, I wrote, oh no, I'm underlining everything, because as I was reading, it was like everything was important to me, but everything can't really be important. And so I had to go back and I had to reread that portion of the text. And when I reread it, I put boxes around things. I circled some key words. I put some symbols, a star to know this is really important. This is what I really want to remember. And so when we reread, we take a second look at the text to discern what is the most important. And the last way that we can practice close reading seems a little bit surprising maybe, but it's talking about what we're reading. And you know from my class that we do that a lot, but we should do that in our daily life too. So as I'm reading this book, I'm talking with my husband about it. You can read this book, Stamped again is what it's called, and then we can talk about it together when we get back together. The best thing that you can do during this time off is find a book that you enjoy, something that is interesting to you, and practice close reading as you read that book. And then you can talk to me about it or talk to your parents or a family member or sibling or a friend in any way that works for you. So the 3 close reading strategies that I reviewed today are annotating text, rereading, and talking about what you're reading. Enjoy your day. Thank you.